Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch caused by the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg. Welcome to the new millennium. Well, I was really into our first episode of Gostak, and I just want to keep going. I've got so many things I want to do at the moment. I also want to get back into Bryce. I got inspired by our VRML stream, and I want to work on a cool futuristic city design of some kind. And lots of plans. But for tonight, Gostak. So I've been busy fiddling. Last time we got so many different new words and potential translations for them, and it was becoming a bit unwieldy. So I've prepared a little HTML page with tables for various types of words, and I want to work on a map, because I was getting quite confused between all of the different directions, and I don't have a good idea of where everything is relative to each other. Thanks for the follow, Uncle Lobo. Welcome to the new millennium. Yes, I've got it set up so that I can edit the HTML page or the site in Inkscape, and then switch back to the game. And you can see the document is updated. So I want to use that to first of all make a map of the area so we have a better idea of where things are going. Yeah, Uncle Lobo, so this is hi Elkie. This is a text adventure game from 2001 where all of the words are it's based on English grammar, but many of the words are made up, and it seems like kind of a fantasy sci-fi world. It's not entirely clear what's what. Yeah, so it's the puzzles are quite straightforward so far, and the real puzzle is in figuring out what the words even mean. So what we've got here, we've got a few important things we figured out, like first of all, we are the Gostak, the titular Gostak. And we know that the Gostak distims the doshes. That nonsense sentence is actually what inspired the game in the first place. It's an example from, an example in English grammar showing that you don't need to know the meaning of the words to understand the sentence structure. And we learned a few important things, like there is someone called the Droke, who we can doche at, which is talking to. And so we can talk to them about various things, and they tell us things back that include, again, many new words that we don't understand. We learned that poltiv means alive, and zank means kill, and we got zanked a few times. Hi Kemi Fox, welcome back. Yes, I've collated the knowledge from last time, or some of it is more speculation than knowledge. into a slightly nicer list. One mystery at the moment is what Gask means. So, we know that there's not much gaskable left. We can gask something and it disgasks quickly. Alright, let's start with figuring out the general layout of things, because last time I just had a notepad open and I was getting very lost. So let's ignore the Pilter, who's currently tunking a Hof Darf. The Darf is some kind of edible object that we got from something that's akin to a vending machine. And the Pilter is some kind of animal, and tunking is looking at or examining. So, I've forgotten the word for exits. That's inconvenient. Lut. Okay, it was lut. Doot 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 doot. Alright, so we're on the Gomway, which is some kind of road or path, and there's several different locations called Gomway. Red means look, so it gives us a description of our location. And the location and the directions, the cardinal directions are Hof and Jerf and Kerf and Lof, and then the diagonals are Kihof, Jihof, and so on. So I've picked a kind of arbitrary compass rose, which is you know, only correct up to rotation and mirror symmetry, but I don't think it'll make a difference, you know, exactly which one corresponds to north. Yeah, so let's see. So we're on the Gomway, and I want to start with a known location. Hof, okay. The Samelen. In my mind, this is some kind of farm, and the Droke is some kind of farmer, but it could be anything really. And so, okay, so the Samelen, the Delcot is to Jilof. So here we have it as northwest. Alright, now I need to remember how to draw arrows easily. So we do this, and then fill and stroke, white stroke, 3 pixels, and an end arrow. Yep, that'll do. Okay, this is a start. Next, we've got the Gomway to Lof. So here we have it to the north, and we'll just start with, I think there were 4 different Gomway locations. That might not be the right number. Just copy this, duplicate it. Is that going to be easier or harder than... Yeah, that'll do. And now... Okay, now we know where we're starting on the Gomway. Let's head back Lof. And it continues Lof. Okay. On tool. It's a bit of a messy map, but it'll soon fill out. I don't really have a better diagram tool than Inkscape, and the nice thing is the Inkscape files are SVGs that directly embed into an HTML page. So my my little, you know, set of notes is just an HTML page with some tables and an embed of the SVG here. All right. So next it goes jerf. And there's also a stike. So I think a stike is a bridge. That's what made the most sense to me last time. So there's two different ways we can go from here. We've got jerf, which is which way? This way. Once I save it, it'll show up on the main. I might as well save it all the time, really. Alright. So this one goes lof and kerf. So we can go lof again from here. It might be the case that this doesn't quite line up in the end because, you know, some of the path segments might actually be curved. I think it ends up in a loop, but I might be wrong. Right, and we need to remember the stike was at B, right? So we go lof. There's the stike, and the delcot is to jerf. Okay, so the delcot is here. And then the stike whoa, that's good to know. We can do that. I think this is the stike. I just realized that having an arrowhead on these doesn't make any sense because they're not one directional. There we go. And we might as well add a bit of a curve to some of these. So in my mind, the Samelin is some kind of farm, the delcot is some kind of village. It could be totally wrong. And then in my mind, the Morlion and Fostin, like the Fostin is some kind of outbuilding and the Morlion is some kind of church, but again, I have no idea if that's what the if that's consistent with the rest of the... You know what? That doesn't save my settings. My line style. There we are. Right, so, and then we're going to get back to the Delcot. And then... Right, so our objective is to get rid of the Glords. Originally there were 5. And we managed to get rid of 3 of them last time. One of them had a Rogler on it, which in my mind is a padlock, and we found a Regler, or Regler, which was a key. One of them was Poltiv, which meant we could just zank it. And one of them was Raskable, which means takeable or portable, so we just took it. So the remaining ones are slightly more mysterious, and we need to understand a bit more of the lore in order to understand what we're supposed to do with them. And there's this... So there's this creature wandering around, the Pilter. And it likes the edible items, the dafts that we're able to create. Or at least it likes some of them. Yeah, that's about as much as I could figure out. Okay. At the end of the last stream, I ended up getting such a deluge of text that I wasn't investigating each word very efficiently. So, let's take a look once again at the Glords. Chunk Glords. Right. So the 2 we still have to deal with are the Glord of Genth and the Cobic Glord. And Genth, we can tund, or I think make, a Darf of Genth, so some kind of portable, edible thing made of this material Genth, and it's apparently edible to animals but not people, if I understood correctly. Gopust means biggest. It dives gur the loflat. 6 naifs of Genth, all das and tavid. So I'm not sure what naifs are, what das and tavid mean. So what we're going to do is head to the Samilen and doch at Droke about let's see, naifs. Alright. So they're talking about Genth in general. It can't be dirched or zanked or scobed. Did we have a definition for scobed, I wonder? So verbs. Oh, scope means open. Right, yeah. Dirched is... my understanding of dirch is kind of command or use something. We can dirch the Darf Tunda. So the Darf Tunda makes Darfs. So I think Tund is make. And Zank is kill. So he says, or they say, I once rebbed a pank in a sitch of Genth. So a pank is an animal. The pank mulked the Genth with its goves, and it just pobbed from where it was crend. So crend is in my mind, ensconced somehow. And pob is throw or drop. If you pob an item, you drop it. And if you pob it at someone, you give it to someone, it seems. And mork is some kind of attack, or a bite or a peck or an attack of some kind. Which we know because we picked up some small animal called a gitch. And it morked us to no effect, if I remember correctly. Okay. Let's see about das, tavid. Those are so adjectives don't seem to work very well here. How about a pank? So goves in my mind are some kind of claws. Sindish is some kind of material, so let's note that. I mean, sounds like. And then Boltep the Calbis off a lon. So Boltep is a verb. And lon is some kind of thing. I auto-formatted this section and now can't easily undo it. I could do a regular expression of some kind, but... Boltep. To look that up. Doch at droke about... Oh, and Calbis is some kind of part of an object. The Cobic Glord has a Calbis of Poscot. Is a fact I remember. And one of the Darfs we can tund also has a Calbis of some kind. So... Lon. Okay, so whoever the Cobics are, they took all of the lons. How about Boltep? What do you want to Boltep? You can't Boltep yourself. Not Boltep a Daftunda. How about a Raskable Glode? What can you Boltep? I can Boltep a Calbis. Or maybe I need Goves to Boltep the Calbis. So in my inventory, or Milm, one of these Darfs had a Calbis. Was it the Skebic one? Yes. Sheptak. Some kind of material. Hi, Lampy. Yeah, this game makes you sound like you're not actually talking in English, if anyone's listening. But it's all English grammar with a setting that is some kind of fantasy or sci-fi, and none of the words are familiar. Right, yeah, it's like the Jabberwock. And we made some good progress last time, so now we're trying to... I think we got rid of 3 out of 5 Glords, but the remaining 2 are not so simple to get rid of. Alright, so can I bolt up the Skebic Staff? Ooh. Alright, so in my mind a Calbis makes me think carapace. It's some kind of part of an object. It could be a wrapping or something. And it's made of various materials. And if it's a certain material, it might require claws to get off, is how I understand it so far. So smibs into the brangy is an expression for something disappearing or dying. So the Skebikdaf is now a Hoshstaff. So do I have 2 Hoshstaffs? I should have 2 Hoshstaffs now. Yep. I don't know how to record this information. I've got a miscellaneous notes. And Boltep a Calbis. Boltepping the Skebic Staff made it posh. All right. We've not really... Hang on. We were talking about Genth, weren't we? So Goves I understand as claws, and Pank as an animal, and Mork as some kind of attack. So you can Mork Genth. And Boltep Calbis with Goves. Okay, so we haven't seen a Pank, but we have seen an animal called a Pilter. Have we seen... No, Mavrus and Mergus. Different adjectives. So the Pilters are almost as Mavrus as Panks. So almost as dangerous, maybe, as Panks. But you can't tund Gropples without Pilters. You can't, farm, harvest, Gropples, whatever kind of food those are, without Pilters. So I don't know if it's going to help us with the Cobic Glord or with the Lord of Genth. But I feel like the Pilter might help us out somehow. Alright. And then for the whatever the other one is, I'm not sure. Let's doche the drogue about Poscott. That's what the Calbis is made of on the Copic Lord. How about Sindish? Oh. So the exit or doors of the Maulian are made of Sindish. So I'm gonna say Sindish is either wood or stone. That's probably the best guess. And whatever Genth is, it is edible to some animals. It's hard to get it. We can ask directly about nouns. We can try verbs. The adjectives are tougher to figure out. All right. Oh, I just realised my BGM is echoing. Not too much, thankfully. I had the desktop audio on. Easily done. All right. Let's head back to the Dalcott and tunk the Copic Lord and see if we can Boltep the Copic Lord. Oh, it worked. We didn't need claws or whatever. Well, right. It's motched with Poscott. I think motched means covered. Yeah, I have that in the notes on the side. And Poscott. Well, we didn't get much helpful information about Poscott. Can I just pop the Copic Lord? Can I discren it? Well, good question. How? More Copic Lord? Yeah. I feel like we saw some other... Oh, we had another verb, which was gask. I can't remember why I associated this one It was something to do with the cobics. Let's just go back to the droke. About the cobics. About the door. Hen fifes. Right, the hen fifes gask things. And it's a cobic glord, so... Gask. The cobic glord. Gasking things makes them blide. Okay. Punk, big lord. Alright, it's blide and without calbis. What could be going on? It's motched with Poscott, and that's presumably what we have to resolve. We like I'm gonna try to eat it. Okay, it disgasked. Don't you joke about gasking. The Drook definitely said something about gasking last time, and I can't remember how I got that line of dialogue. They said there's not much that can be gasked anymore, or some words to that effect. Oh, I remember. We found a sign or a charm that says no gasking. Don't you joke about charm. Distunkit, you can gask. Okay, last time they said they had a different line. Ah, we also have a pographon. And that was something tied to or fixed to or inside our bag, or what I think is our bag. Stam of you or stam of is to like something. What's the buell? Buell is where I came from. Okay. And stin. I can't quite get a grasp on what stin means. I think it means possibly loud or expensive or kind of something in that general sense. What about the Jaffet? Aren't you Snave? I think Snave might be sweet? Tunk. Jaffet. Banches. Tunk. Banches. Reich is it's set or configure or turn on and off. What is a Jaffet? Tunk Pographon. Well, the Pographon is a Jaffet for my sham tag, so... And we've got Colgan. Colgan. There's Colgan in some of the Darfs. Try raking the Brimnicoid Gemini before you dirch the Tunda. So we've got our table. Last time we went through all of the combinations on the Darftander and saw what exactly are the adjectives that it gave us on the resulting Darf. So they're saying try raking the Brimnicoid Gemli, so that's the first 4. So some of those have Colgan in them. Does that help? All right. I'm a bit lost, so I'm going to go bother the Pilter. See if I can feed it some Darfs. So it was looking at which Darf. I'll just make sure we have one of each. So we need a Palgic Darth, we have a Darth of Gent, we have a Fooch. So we've got the first 4, and we've got a Hosh, 2 Hosh. So we need a Skebek, Reich, Brimley, that's already Bomley. Reich, Klabi. Gemli. Bomley. Oh, right, Klabi, Gemli. And Reich, Snatched, Gemli, and the Dutch, Daftander. And then we grab the Skebbic staff. And now we just need a Tarshan and a Suddy. So we're going to Reich the Snatched, Coid, Bomley. A Rask, Tarshan. And then Reich the Klabi, Coid, Bomley. Dutch the Daftander, and Rask the Suddy Daff. So now we've got one of each, at least one of each. Alright, so from here, we want to go Lof. Lof again. Jerf. Lof. Alright, here's the Pilter. Okay, save again. One of my ideas is to try to attract the Pilter to the Delcot and have it, I don't know, maybe it'll eat one of them. Or attack it for us or something. Pop Suddy at Pilter. So it eats the Suddy Daff. Harshan, yes. Skebbic, yes. Off as well. Fooch. Staff of Gent. Alright. It has Goves. So it attacks it and then eats the result. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve. I'm hoping to attract it to the Lord of Genth and for it to do the same thing. Algic at Pilter. Oh, the Pilter went Hoff. Okay. What do I have left? Got a 1-1. Right. So it'll eat any of them. It's looking at the study one right now. So if I go, what do? If I go jerf and then pob the study darf. I don't know if there's any point. I can grab a gitch. I can grab a warb. I'm imagining them as a bird and a worm. So we've been here for a few turns and the filter hasn't appeared. So my idea of just dropping the darf here for it to come over hasn't worked. So right, the filter is in the bit we call Gomway C. So we can't talk to the filter. Anyone have any ideas? It's wandering around and it eats happily these items that we can drop. And if I just pop Skebic weight was Zonch. Nope, it's not Zonch. Search. Jalon was help. And these were the kind of utility things. Zoncha. Well, it didn't eat the one that's on the floor. Pob Fooch at Pilter. Maybe I need to give it the one that it's looking for. Pob Staff of Gent at Jerf Lut. It's eating the ones that we drop eventually, and if we throw one, it eats them as well. We can't pick it up to move it. Mob staff of Gent at Pilter. Goves. Goves is the word I was looking for. Tunk Goves. Tunk Plave. Tunk Pilter. Okay, those all refer to the same thing. What, okay, a plave. That's a new thing, right? Pellet Delcott. What? Hell. Samelin. Loff. Jeff. Pel Samelin. Luchadroke. About Plave. All right. Well, that's information. Feels reasonably kind of Plave. This is also a kind of Plave. Let's have another look at the map. So in some direction is the Morleon. The Glords are to the Lof, I think. Right, the Toft Kerpel. So the Kerpel consists of the Morleon and the Fostin, maybe? And actually the connection between the Morleon and the Fostin here isn't accurate, I don't think. Fostin is Jiloff. So here, I just need to rejig some of this slightly. The nice thing about working on the map is that it's a lot more certain than the meaning of the words. Oops, wrong thing. There we are. So the dust cat is some kind of dangerous animal, and it zanked us several times last time. And tail. So toft. When we walked into the area we were toft, or there was toftage, and it stopped us from seeing. And based on a comment made by the Droke, I figured out that I could distim myself and cure the toftage. Which felt like a galaxy brain moment, but at the same time, I've got very little idea of what was happening or what I concretely did. And tail. Okay, that's not a verb I can use. So Glake is, I think a synonym for Zank, or another word for attack. And there were a couple of things here before. The sign was here, and the key was either in here or in the Molion itself. There's not an exit command like there is in some text adventures. Oh, you remembered Kemi Fox. Hopped off Jenth at Dustcat. No, I don't have it on me. Whoa. So beckling and knurling are two different sounds that animals make. UDT. Okay, well, I'm just gonna copy that for reference. I have no idea what the significance is. Doge at Dustcat about Dustcat. Whoa. My mind is slightly blown here. Is it talking in a different language? If this is a kind of corrupted version of the language we're already trying to figure out, it's going to be pretty difficult to figure out what it's saying. Yeah, I was thinking of a cat as well. Also, like, if it's a person, they were attacking us when we were toffed. Alright, let's just try distim Gostak. Did that help? Okay, it's just seeing random stuff, or at least... How about, there was a sign about gasking. Can I gask the Gostak? You can't gask something positive, so it's alive, so we can't do whatever it is. Let's ask the Droke about the Gostak. Fold things. That's worth noting down. We also had vol, which I wasn't sure about. Fold self. Vol self. Falling is the fesh of gallopers. The galloper is the person or creature that caused the glords that we're trying to remove to be there in the first place. Fold stuff. You can only fold something positive. So we can't fold ourself and the Droke is ignoring us, but we could try folding something else that's alive. So let's try the Gostak. Oh, the Gostak is still distimmed, which is interesting. Vol Gostak. No. What was the other thing? Fold. No. That distunks you. That distunks you? I guess the Gostak distunks us? Just gonna try distimming. Okay, you can only distim something positive. Brask a gitch. Distim the gitch. It's distimmed. What if we vold the gitch? It distincts us. Just wandering around looking for the pilter. Fold the pilter. Fold the pilter. Interesting. Okay, so whatever that is, it makes it did like scare or something. Makes the pilter move. I mean, there's nothing else terribly interesting on the Gomway. Except the stike, which I think is the bridge. Do we... If we assume that we want it to end up in the Delcot, do we want to... Is there a way for us to block exits? Yes! We have a Raskable Glord, and Glords block exits. So if we get it to... Oh, well, that doesn't quite work, does it, though? No, maybe. We'd have to get it to the Samalan first, because we can only block... Well, can it take the stike? Maybe it can't take the stike? Alright, let's try this. So we're on... I've lost track where we are. We're on the Gomway, Diving... Lof and Kerf, so we're on Gomway C. So if we pob the Raskable Glord at the Kerf Lat. Oh, amazing. So we've blocked that exit, and then we vold the pilter. There we go. I feel incredibly smart. Even though, again, I don't know what half these words mean. So now we rask the Raskable Glord. Headloff. So now we're at Gomway D. So now I'm assuming that the pilter can't take the stike. So we're going to pob the Raskable Gloud. I think I say Gloud and Glord half the time. It's the next GIF debate. At the Hoflat. and then fold the pilter. Okay. So raskable. Oh. Okay, it went Kihoff, which means that it took the stike. But on the other hand, like we're right about the fact that it blocks exits, the raskable glord. So we're definitely close. So the other thing to try is to get it to go through the Samalen. So we just need to get it, it might end up wandering around the BCD area a bit, but as long as we can get it into A, then we're good. Can we get to A? And I guess maybe if it chooses at random, then we can at least try blocking one exit. Yes. Alright, we're on Gomway A. I'm going to pop the raskable at the Loflat and fold the pilter. And it went Hoff. It should be in the Samalen. Amazing. Saving. So now we pop the raskable cloud at the Loflat. Whoa, what's happening? Okay. It crens itself into the Loflat. The pilter morks the Daftanda with its goves. So it's trying to attack the Daftanda. The Droke folds it, so chases it away. And it pelts at the Loflat. But Rebs a Glord, and then pelts at the Jihoflat. So it should be in the Delcot. All right, all right. Oh, and I've remembered that the place we're trying to get to, Lof of the Delcot, is the doshery. There we go. All right. The filter is here. I want it to... okay, let's make sure that it doesn't... Oh, there's 3 exits here, though. I can't... I'm guessing I need to do something this turn in order for it to not wander off. Within a few turns. So... Tug the Claw of Gent. What are the odds that I needed a different DAF here at this point for some reason? The Pilter is tunking my Palgic DAF, so what if I pop Palgic at Pilter? Yes! The Pilter rebs the Glord of Genth and Durly morks it in the Dugrid with its goves. The Pilter lails the morkage and the Glord smibs into the Brangy. It's done. Amazing. Despite understanding only half the words, I feel like I genuinely figured that out. Alright, there should only be one Glord left. I'm going to save. Alright, this one... This one was the one we were gasking, right? And it stays gasked for a bit, and when it's gasked, it's... lied. And we don't know what that means. Can I distim? I don't think I can distim it because it's not poltive. What can we do to something that's not poltive? Can we scope it? No. Can we lail it? No. And it disgasks. Can we rike it? No. Can we abfate it? That word was used a couple of times when opening a container. I think it means reveal. If it's covered in Poscot, then can we abfate it? You abfate at something. Also, we got there was talk of mulking, right? I think the hen fifes were mulking. That was one of the verbs that meant something like attack. Mulk, Copic. That didn't help. Glake. There was Dutch. Whoa! I never quite figured out what Dutch means. Dirching the Dafthander was how you made it produce something. So the Copic Lord, we had to bolt up it to remove the Calbis, then gasket to make it, yeah, use. I mean, that's the closest thing I can think of. Alright, that one I'm not sure I exactly figured out, but I'll take it anyway. Trying different verbs you know on objects is how adventure games work. So now we should be able to go loff. We're at the doshery. As you gom the doshery, you reb a mavrous scunge, but not the rawm scunge of the doshes. It is the scunge of a gelliper. So I guess it's the smell? Maybe? So that's the fesh of the glords. The gelliper is deeving in the doshery itself. Deeving gur the doshes even. Gostak, she doches. So you've pelt... Sorry. Gostak, so you've pelled through my glords, but you can't pell through me, and I'll thank you before you do anything to my doshes. Alright, so it's a person, for sure. The doshery. Shinkod to all Gostaks, and fesh of the Buell. But it's fesh, origin, fesh of the glords, source, maybe. But it's far more mavrous than the Buell. We've seen mavrous several times. It's far more mavrous than the Buell, and goms to the brens. And of course it's motched with doshes throughout. A gelliper deeves gur the doshes, vorling them. Well, we already know that vorling is the fesh of... What was it? Was it vorling is the fesh of the gelliper? Gelliper rebs your shamtag and beckles Durley. So the gelliper is worried about my shamtag, which seems to be my bag. Where does the Dustcat fit into all of this? Is the gelliper worried about something in my bag? Or is my shamtag not just a bag? Well, I'm guessing that attacking won't help, but okay, let's save again. Let's quickly try Zank Gelliper. The Gelliper just distunks your Stin Zankage. Okay, the Gelliper is looking at my Juffet. Hob Juffet at Gelliper. Smarch. You smarch. The galloper smarches back. I guess it's some kind of facial expression. Milm. So the sham tag is open but empty, is how I understand that. The doshes pel div. What does that mean? Trunk doshes. They're all gami and was to be distimmed, but the galloper is voling them. Can I distim the galloper? The doshes beckel. The doshes are some kind of living thing. Of course, we know that because you can only you can't distim what isn't positive. Interesting. Distim doshes. Since the galloper is voling them, the galloper is distimmed instead. The galloper smarches dirly. I doaged that I'd zank you if you did that. You have been zanked. Undo. I think the doshes are the young Gostaks. That's how I understand it. Babies or children or something. Vol galloper. Yeah, voling is the flesh of gallopers. Well, the galloper's not attacking us. The galloper divs gur the doshes, voling them. Horrendous snave, unzankable. Fate Ografon at galloper. Oh, we can doge. Galloper about galloper. Basket. Okay. Not in the mood for talking. Understandable. Maybe pop isn't exactly throw, but give or drop. Mock galloper. I remember I had to write the sham tag in order to open it in the first place. Can I pop, for instance, the Jaffet at sham tag? Griffon. How do I... I can leave. I wonder if the Droke has anything different to say. Renses. Wrong one. Tunk Renses. Well, that doesn't help. Glake? No, Glake is just another word for Zank, isn't it? Can I ask the doshes? No. Can I fold the galloper? No. How about the doshes? No. Ask the galloper. Can't guess something positive. List himself. No. And it's not a huge number of items that we've got. Assuming this is the end game. I'm not clear on what the Japheth or Pographon are, and I've not had a use for them yet. The Galloper was looking at our Japheth and our Shamtag. We had preposition mer and ger. Can I pob the Pographon? Ger the Shamtag? Maybe can I dirch the Pographon? Can I dirch the Japheth? and try gasking them. Right, the kelp is complaining about the Jaffet. Tavid is Genth. What if I just pop it in general? What if I pop Jaffet? Alright. The only other thing I could do is try different dafts, but I don't know what I would even do with them. I'm trying to find the relevant verb here. Can I scope any of these? Scope Jaffet. Scope. Pographon. Richard Jaffet. Pob Jaffet at doshes. That would be das. We must be really near the end here. Is there some verb that I missed somewhere? If there was a clue, it would probably be when we went in. I don't know what Mavrus means. Don't know what Brens means. Boltep is a verb we've not used on the Jaffet or on the Pographon. Just, Just want to see pop Jaffet at Gelapa. No. Upfate Jaffet at Upfate must be show. Because Gelapa talks about. Oh, interesting. Okay, the Jaffet is definitely. Well, okay, what does the Droke say about Boach at Droke about Jaffet? I have no idea. Rep Jaffet. Huh? Oh. I was thinking of the wrong word. Okay, can't write it. So whatever object this is, I can't prod or use or toggle it. So it's not something I need to turn on, it seems. Restore quickly, get back to the doshery. Beckle. No. That doesn't help. Does gent. I had a thought and I lost it. I haven't tried layering the Jaffet, I've tried eating it. No? Moch Jaffet. With Shamtag? The Gelapa complained about my Shamtag at first. Upfate Shamtag at Gelapa. Oh, interesting. Ooh, a Shamtag. Is that all that the Buell pobs at its Gostaks? Can it even turn scades? Tund, Skade, Tund, Dutch, Shamtag. Floam. Skate. I need skates. Well, okay. I increasingly have zero theories for what the things are that we're interacting with or looking for, but if we go Hoff, and then Pel at the Samalen, and then Doch at Droke about Skade. With the right Jaffet, you can Dutch Skades from your Shamtag. Don't Dutch that thing in the Samalen. So we were, okay, so we just have to Dutch the Shamtag. When we tried, it was Reicht Bomley, so it didn't floam. I couldn't Reich it Gemley because it was Thale, empty. There's got to be a way to... I just want to put the Jaffet in the Shamtag. I can't figure it out. Rask Jaffet in Shamtag. Moch Shamtag. I tried the other way around. Moch Shamtag with Jaffet. There we go. This might be it. Do another save. Search the Shamtag. Oh, okay. Reich, Shamtag, Gemley. You can't Reich it Gemley while it's scoped. So we need to Lelo it, close it. Reich it Gemley. Dirt shit. That seems good. The Shamtag floams dirly with the Skades of the Gelliper. The Gelliper is vaulted by her own Skades. She vaults her Banches. The doshes tunk you das. I'll save. I'm just saving like so that I don't even forget what the steps are. I guess I can always undo anyway. Tunk Gelliper. Tunk Skades. So do I just pop the Shamtag at Gelliper? We're so close and I have no idea what's going on. It's foaming. Do I have to scope it again to open it? Right, Shamtag Bomley. The Galloper stopped voling the doshes while the Shamtag was foaming. So maybe we can just distim the doshes right here. I think that's it. You distim the doshes. The Galloper rebs the distimmed doshes and is done mile. My doshes! All my mortal doshes! She tanks you and vols the Hofflat. You! Everything was so warm, so tunsel, until you pelled from the buell, discrediting my glauds, glaking the toftage, distimming my... She beckles. You Gostak! It is the snavest thing she could doach. She could zank you now. But with the doshes distimmed, her misdevis skent, and instead she just floams stotterly and frikes Fosken. You pell at Hoff. It's mosky in the Delcot, even the gitches are mosky. But the Galloper's friking could be rebbed from the Dawl, and maybe even the buell. The Drokes must have rebbed it. Soon they will regom, and all will be rom here again. Of course, the Galloper could always regom. The Gamda even could regom. But for now, the doshes are distimmed, and that's enough for a Gostak. You have nerd. That's it. We won. We solved the Gostak puzzle. And bang on time as well. Yay! Well, thank you to everyone who stuck around. That was quite an adventure that I could barely describe what exactly happened. My auto switcher is a bit too keen to switch us back to the game. Here we go. All right. So next up is going to be more Zone of the Enders 2. Zone of the Enders, the second runner Mars, to be accurate. That'll be on Friday, if everything goes according to plan. And after that, I've been tempted to load up Bryce again. So maybe we'll do some kind of Bryce stream. Yeah. But thank you so much to everyone who hung around, and it's time for me to go. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream, or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg, keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.